Yes, people, what is going on? It is the 18th of October today, but this is the 17th of October 2025 trade recap. I'm recording it the day after just because I had a family thing after the session yesterday and I didn't get around to it. Then I didn't get back till about 10 o'clock, so I couldn't be asked. But better late than never, right? Anyway, yeah, I did take a loss yesterday. Um, it was A grade, so not an A plus, but still anticipated it to deliver. Just didn't do what I wanted it to, essentially. Didn't break any rules or anything though, so just is what it is, one of those days. But yeah, I'll go over that now, get into all the good stuff. So here I am in replay mode at 9:30 open. So we had Asia high above, ES had already took that, so I was aware of bearish SMT, and we also had these equal lows below that was also unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. So I was thinking depends what gets swept first. I was aware of the SMT here, so I would like a short to the equal lows. However, because of how bullish we were and obviously price just moving upwards, I did think that so essentially the ES took out the Asia high way pre-market, like 2 4-hour candles previous to this open. So because the SMT wasn't completely fresh, I was aware that NQ may just be on the way up to Asia high and it may not be a completely valid SMT. But either way, I just initially thought it would be cleaner if Asia high got swept. So that's kind of what I was waiting for. Then we play a couple of candles. Initially looked like we were going to get a bearish open, but then it went bullish. Little 1 minute fair value got there, failed to inverse, and then it was inverse there. So there was this short, but I called on stream that I didn't like it because the price action just wasn't the best. I thought Asia high sweep would have been cleaner because the SMT wasn't fresh. I just didn't really like this trade as a whole. I didn't think it was the cleanest setup, so I stayed way away from this. Price delivered down close to the equal lows, but didn't ever actually touch them. And then inversed here and came back up the other way. But obviously, I wasn't looking for any kind of long position because at this point, I was obviously sat here thinking that I just missed this 1 minute short and we were going to take the equal lows without us. But then I was more than happy to buy up once we took the equal lows. But I completely ignored this with the equal lows below. There's no chance I was going to take that.
Oh, I don't fancy carrying anymore.
Sorry, someone's just shouting right outside my fucking house. Um, Yeah, so price then pumped upwards away from the equal lows, which I thought was a bit strange. I remember saying on stream that had been break even, that had been such a sucky break even, but whatever. Then price did go up and take the Asia highs. So we took the Asia highs, started delivering from this 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So this is where I was thinking, yes, 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 I am more than happy to short from here. I'm so glad that we didn't take the equal lows below. This is now an even better short than before. I'm so glad that I waited for this. So waited, still nothing to take. Didn't look at any of these longs or anything like that because I was fully bearish at this point. Just waiting for shorts essentially. Price sweeps out internal buy side again. Starts to deliver downwards. Now this is where I was aware if we dumped straight back through these 1 minutes, I may have to get in for something like this. And take like a 1-to-1 down to the equal lows. I was more than happy to take that. But yeah, that's not what price gave us. So we came down and did inverse this, but it wasn't clean whatsoever. I didn't really like it. So yeah, I didn't get in off this larger 1 minute inversion at the top. Now, if we come to the 5 minute chart, you can see that we put in a 5 minute bearish above. There was also this. Sorry, I forgot to switch to the 5 minute earlier. There was also this 5 minute inversion, but because it was the first inversion and the gap wasn't very obvious, I again sat out with this trade and was just patient. The way that price just missed those equal lows made me really, really cautious, to be honest. I was aware that price may just do something a bit crazy. We've been stop break even a couple of points away from TP already once this week. And yeah, I was just aware of madness going on. So I called that I wanted to be sure price was going to continuate down to these equal lows definitely before getting into any trade. So I ignored that 5 minute inverse. The price then put in a 5 minute bearish gap. So of course I called on stream. If we came back up to this 5 minute gap and gave something nice back away from it, I'd be more than happy to get in. So as you can see here, price does come back up taps this 5 minute gap very, very, very slightly, just by the tick, just gets into it. If you can come on the 5 here, see it just wicks into the gap there. Nice 1 minute fair value gap put in, and then very next candle, bang, absolute V-shaped recovery straight down. So I wasn't sure, obviously, yeah, again, regarding this reaction previously, I wasn't sure we were actually going to come down and touch these equal lows. However, I was pretty confident from this price action here and displacement slash V-shape that we were at least going to get a risk-free trade. And I was happy to scale here for 1-to-1 at this 5 minute unfilled and take most of my micros off and then leave runners to equal lows was going to be my plan. But yeah, just isn't the way it went. Price absolutely smoked us. Came back into the 5 minute and then dumped exactly where I thought it was going to go. So literally got stop rated there. I was as well looking at this tiny little 1 minute gap on the way back down, as you can see here, this little bullish gap. But say this was going to be the kind of trade that I would have took. Still could, pretty much still the same size trade as a swing high there to stop above, so I wouldn't have to stop above the whole high. Nice bearish order block, etc. But the entry just didn't end up being the best, especially to take most micros off at this gap. So I just stayed out at this point, to be honest. But yeah, possibly could have got back in there, but yeah, got stop rated and took a loss off this first setup. So here's what it is. Like I said, still 1% up for the week, and then yeah, rest of the session just. I don't think these equal lows actually get swept, do they? No. So price again avoids the equal lows. Not actually too sure why. But yeah, pretty strange PA yesterday. Again, yeah, I took a loss, so it's what it is. But yeah, that was my New York AM morning session. How I lost $650 per account yesterday. Yeah, putting me on about $600 profit per account for the week. So yeah, not an amazing week, but still green nonetheless, more than I would make if I went to work at a 9 to 5 job. So I'm not complaining whatsoever. But yeah, if you're interested in more educational content such as this, if you want to just be involved in the community and catch trades and learn my model and speak to other profitable traders on a daily basis, then get yourself into my Discord community. The link is inside my YouTube bio and it's in the description of this video too. Bang on the subscribe button and bang on post notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Like, comment, and subscribe again. I don't know. That's it. Peace out. See you soon.